A woman's boyfriend gets deported by ICE for being an illegal immigrant, and now she is pissed. Let's go and check out the video.
They want us young men to go out and work so they can sit on their ass and come to protests at 3 p.m. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Get a job.
Yeah, right? Like, why aren't these people working?
Go home, get a job.
Get a job.
Get a job.
Oh, that's sad. I guess a long distance relationship is a thing. And yeah, if you truly love each other, you can be together. And hear me out, you can marry him and then he can legally come and live in the country eventually if you love each other.
Yeah. ICE. my boyfriend got detained by fucking ICE. He really got detained by ICE.
I feel sorry for her though, but
like
it's not the worst thing that can happen in the world.
Like, what is the catch to like find somebody who you love like this?
She has a child too. Is that with him? Marry him. Shouldn't that be the easiest thing then?
And then finally be happy, bro. And he literally got fucking detained by ICE. And I've been out here with his mom all day at the facility, bro. It's like a facility that is a trap. It was telling people who are like foreign and shit that they need to like come to this place about their papers.
Oh,
and
they trapped them there.
So I just got in the car and that song was playing. Don't worry about a thing. As soon as I turn the car on. So I'm gonna take that as a sign. Y'all, like, I'm not okay, bro. Like,
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Okay.
I guess the other one might be I sleep a lot, but it's because I have narcolepsy. So I have an excuse.
Not exactly your choice, is it? No, I get that. I'm chronically ill in multiple fashions, so.
Oh my God, let's keep victimizing ourselves, and we are the only people with actual health issues.
I feel that for sure.
Step 1 when going on a date. Talk about all your diagnoses, real or fake. Step 2, shave your beard.
Literally, there is no need to talk about every single health matter that you have on a first date. That person doesn't care yet. Like, why would you share that? Unless, like, it is something that is relationship breaking. But even then, when you start talking about relationship, then you can mention it. Transparency is a thing, you guys, but there is a thing as too much sharing on a first date.
Obviously, someone forgot to do step 2.
This is called a prime minister.
Step 2, shave your beard. Obviously, someone forgot to do step 2.
This is called a prime minister shuffle. And that's called a prime minister shuffle because it looks good but it doesn't do anything. It's true, though.
Okay.
Being fat, it just comes with a lot more than making the choice to overeat or not exercise.
Isn't fatness something that you can control?
Being fat isn't a choice. A lot of
Being fat is a choice. You can't control it. The only things that to become fat, there is maybe health issues and matters that can make you be more fat or gain fat easier. But these are still controllable. All right. These are still things that, of course, it's harder to lose weight. It's harder to maintain weight, but it's not impossible. Being Asian, being Black is something out of your control, all right? You're either Black, Asian, white, whatever, or you're not, okay? Like, this is what you're born with. Don't say being fat and being a specific race are the same thing, because they are not.
different factors play a role in someone being fat and fatness as a spectrum. And as, an African-American woman myself, I understand that race comes with its own challenges and its own set of rules and things and what that we have to take into consideration. And it's not just an easy comparison, but being fat, it just comes with a lot more than making the choice to overeat or not exercise. And I think those are ingrained into the societal bias that I'm trying to fight.
Baby, you know that's not how this works. No, Congratulations, you played yourself.
Mass deportations have begun.
The only ones that should be deported are the white people because no white people actually belong in this country.
So where
Huh?
are you going?
So where are he said so where
So
you
where
going?
you going?
Oh my god. Like literally.
Hey, this is a message to all those who are protesting as a Mexican American or a Chicano, whatever, myself. The way you guys are protesting is not right.
Thank you
Burning
for
the
saying
American flag, stealing a cop car, like that, that's all extra, bro. That's actually, you're actually making yourself look bad, making everybody look bad, making so-called the raza or what you're fighting for, the cause, bad, bro.
Thank you so much. See, there are people who know. There are people who know, and unfortunately, you don't see them and you don't talk about them because they are dealing with the issues the right way. Instead, you're talking about people who are making dumb movements and dumb decisions, because news is always about the people who are making dumb choices in life and who causes other people as well to suffer. So we're going to talk about those people. But at the end of the day, there is sides, and there is the right side and the wrong side. There is a right way and the wrong way. And that was definitely the wrong way.
It's embarrassing, bro. Like, mejor like stay home and that shit, bro. Like, honestly, like you just, it's doing too much, bro. Like, that's not the right way, bro. I'm for the protest, but do it the right way. That's all I gotta say, man.
Oh no, don't come too close to me. No, you're coming too close.
Hey, don't touch that camera.
Don't come too close. Don't come too close. Police!
Do not shove me. Anyone. Yeah, there it is.
Get back. Get back.
Stand back down. Stand back.
He's filming us.
No.
I'm just trying to stop him filming us. You saw him choke me.
You will walk towards him. Immediately.
Thank you.
You all saw him shove me twice. You all saw him shove me twice. This is disingenuous.
Well, please, your stick's too scary to me. Please. Please. Please don't put a stick near me. It's not.
Look, he's still filming us now.
It's a free country.
I think if you're in a public place like this and he has a reason to film for his own safety as well, I don't think there is a problem in that. I mean, at the end of the day, you chose to go out there and protest and be seen. So people are seeing you. He could be recording it for the cause and you would not have anything against it, but just because he's against the cause, now you have a problem with it. You know, I do understand privacy and people want to be private, but you are not in a private place. Nobody came into your house and recording you in your private place. You have no right, though, to shove him and touch any of his property, and he will not do the same to you. He has no rights as well, so...
Madam? Is it madam? It's a free country. Madam.
Is it madam? Don't even ask. If you see it's a madam, say madam.
I get PTSD about big sticks. I've had violent incidents in the past. Please don't. Please don't. Anyway,
yeah, that's just because you don't have to actually use it against someone else. Like, this is the victimization again. Oh, I had to deal with really bad things in life, so now you have to deal with those things as well. I'm gonna show you how bad it can get. See, like, what is that? What does that even mean? He is telling you he has PTSD, even though I probably think he is just joking out there, like just pretending. But even if not, even if he really has problems with sticks, you are still showing him those sticks, saying, oh, you have to suffer so you can see how I am suffering. That's just rude. Rude.
Thank God for the police in this country to protect us from angry left-wing demonstrators. Oh, please, the stick, not the stick again. You're a very big woman. I'm very sorry. You are. No, I'm not. I'm 6'5", bro. All the best, lefties. All the best. I hope you get to change the law that women can have penors or whatever it is you're looking for.
Kid has a full-blown meltdown after seeing a furry in public. Yeah, see, like, this is the problem. If children are crying, seeing stuff like this, what does that tell you? It is not normal. This is not normal behavior, and this child is going to have trauma for the rest of his life because of things like that. All right? Although, keep in mind, like, a furry is not the scariest shit ever, because you do have a lot of, like, these costumes and a lot of these, like, the kind of fairy and animal, like, in Disney, for example, you have Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and whatnot. So I don't think it is really a problem per se, but it's still not cool. All right. Like there are places for it. I guess a kid can expect to see something like that in Disney, but he doesn't expect it out in the streets in a ice cream place.
Why aren't there Native American restaurants all over the place? You know, why can't you go in a city like New York and find food from literally all over the world, but nothing that represents the land that you're standing on, especially Indigenous culture?
Oh my goodness, what are you complaining about? Just start a restaurant.
I mean, don't look at me and ask why. Ask yourself why. Maybe just because none of you decided to open a restaurant. I don't think the country is actually forbidding you to do so. I genuinely do not believe that's the cause. I just think that nobody came up with the idea. Nobody actually went on and did it. Although I would love to try that type of food. I don't even know what would be considered as an Indian food, like not Indian, like Native American food. That is interesting. They should open a restaurant.
Nobody's stopping you.
$1 million was spent for transgender animal testing?
Yes, and that's, I would say,
$241 million for animal transgender testing? What the hell does that even mean? You went to an animal and you said you want to become you're biologically a female, and now you're gonna become a male animal, and we're gonna do testing on you just to see if you really want to be a male animal, or now maybe something else is wrong with you. What does that even mean? Oh, we're gonna like put the pee-pee on you right now and see how that's gonna function, and we're gonna spend $241 million on that. And guess what? You, the citizens, are gonna pay that in taxes. Because it's for the cause. It is really important.
Is the floor, not the ceiling, because the information on federal databases is pretty incomplete.
So you think we're going to find out that it was much more money than that for
yes,
transgender animal testing?
Yes.
Why don't we like animal testing as well? Like, didn't we like forbid that? But other than that, why can't that go into some medical things that people actually need for their health? Why can't we invest more into that? Why can't we invest more into engineering? Why can't we invest more into genius kids and teenagers and students who would like the funding to do something actually important?
Can you describe what exactly the American people's taxpayer dollars were spent on regarding transgender animal testing?
Yeah, in a lot of these cases, they're involve mice, rats, monkeys who are being surgically mutilated and subjected to hormone therapies to mimic female to male or male to female gender trans.
That is so sad. That is animal abuse. The animals didn't even ask for it.
Transitions, gender affirming hormone therapies, and then looking at the biological, psychological, and physiological effects of the gender transitions, looking at the effects of taking vaccines after you've transitioned these animals from male to female or female to male, looking at the size of their genitals changing after you've put them on estrogen or testosterone therapies to transition them. And in the case that the example the chairwoman gave, there was a $1.1 million grant to give female lab rats testosterone to mimic transgender male humans, and then overdose them with this party drug to see if animals who were taking female animals taking testosterone were more likely to overdose on the sex party drug than animals who were not taking testosterone.
No, this ain't Mexico. It used to be Mexico, motherfucker, and now it's Phoenix, goddammit. Don't leave here and go to Mexico, motherfuckers think they can live in this country and then still be allegiance to another fucking country. If you love Mexico, bitch, get the fuck over there. Oh, say, can you see
I mean, how to say it, aggressive, okay, aggressively loving, but it does make sense. It proves a point, and everything he said is right. Like, if you love Mexico, there is nothing wrong in loving your own country that you came from and being proud of it, but don't come and shit on the country that you're in. If you really love the country that you came from and you're constantly complaining about the country you're living in, just leave. Just go back. Easy. Just make everyone happy by just going away, because nobody wants to listen to you complain every single day.
How many illegal immigrants being deported by the new administration would you find objectionable? Mr. Melnick, I'll ask you, 1 million?
I think 1 million would be a disaster.
2 million?
I think that is enough that would have severe negative ramifications.
I'm not reading what Trump intends to do. I'm reading exactly what President Barack Obama did. Yeah. So you said President Obama was immoral and inappropriate to deport those 1 million people. Is that what I heard you say?
There were many people that were deported
yes,
under his administration that should not have been.
Yeah. Look, I would really appreciate it to say, if you would go out on social media and say that the President Obama did a horrible disservice to those people he deported, and he's as wrong-minded as every other Republican who said we've got to secure the border, deport people, because you can't have one being okay and the other one not being okay.
Get your fat ass up and go out here and run. Lose the weight, bitch.
Hey, Dad, do an impression of Joe Biden explaining the plot to Star Wars.
So there's a galaxy parked on the side of the... a long time ago, back when I was working full-time at, anyway, I was the head of the embassy. It doesn't matter. Far away, there was galaxy, and there were robots. The robots, they were not the droids you were looking for.
That was amazing. He is so good. Can we hear more? That was so good. Oh my God, I love that. He should make a whole, honestly, while Biden was a president, maybe he missed the mark now, but still, he should make a YouTube channel just pretending like what Biden would say and how Biden would say or explain these movies or these series or these shows. Everybody would watch that. That was so funny and on point, very talented. But yeah, lunacy after lunacy after lunacy. Still entertaining though. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys. Bye.